Did you know there's a UK university that lets you study for free, get a monthly stipend, and stay in the UK to work for 2 years after graduation, all with no IELTS required? In this video, I'm sharing a life-changing opportunity at Cardiff University in Wales, a Bachelor of Adult Nursing program specifically designed for international students. Welcome back, my lovely friends, and thank you for always clicking that play button whenever I share a new video. And if you are new to this channel, thank you for dropping by. I love you. So what makes you stand out? You can study without IELTS, get your tuition covered, receive a stipend, and after graduating, you'll be eligible for a 2-year UK skilled worker visa. And yes, you'll get paid. So let's get started.
If you are struggling to find and secure a fully funded scholarship, I've been there. That's why I created the 8-month scholarship workbook, a proven step-by-step guide that helped me win scholarships for both my undergraduate and graduate studies. This workbook will help you strategically plan your scholarship applications and navigate the entire process with confidence. If this is something you will be interested in, click on the link in the description box of this video.
We are on the official website of Cardiff University, and we are on the Nursing for International Students page. So let's take a look at what they have got for us. So you can see we are now able to offer overseas students the opportunity to study a Bachelor in Adult Nursing at Cardiff University. You will receive 3 years of study subsidized by a Welsh government bursary. Undertake a minimum of 2 years paid employment with NHS Wales. Receive non-repayable grants worth £3,500. So these are the benefits to support living expenses and study. So you are going to be getting paid £3,500 to support your living expenses and your study, and you should be available to work a minimum of 2 years paid employment. So you are going to get paid for 2 years while working with the NHS Wales. Then you should be eligible to register with the Nursing and Midwifery Council as an adult nurse on successful completion of the program. Isn't that fantastic? So when you complete this program, automatically you are going to be registered with the Nursing and Midwifery Council as an adult nurse. Now, this program is subsidized by Welsh government to ensure it remains affordable. So the Welsh government is going to be giving you a subsidized tuition fee so that you don't get to pay the full fee, and that's where the scholarship comes into place. As a result, the opportunity to study at Cardiff University is only available to international applicants who commit in advance to paid employment in NHS Wales for a minimum of 24 months, like I mentioned that earlier, following successful completion of the adult nursing program. Students will be included in the graduate nurse streamlining scheme and supported to apply for graduate nursing posts in Wales. Once a suitable post has been offered, graduates must apply for a skilled work visa prior to the commencement of their paid employment. So you are also going to be eligible for a skilled work visa. This process will be supported by their potential NHS employer, because I get a lot of people saying, am I going to return? Because most of the scholarships, you get to receive an air ticket paid for you, an airfare paid for you, or you will return back to your country after study. But this is entirely different. They will like you to stay behind and work for 2 years minimum, and you would have, or you will be entitled to a skilled work visa. So I think this is a great opportunity you just do not want to miss. You have to jump on this one. So let's take a look at the tuition fees. You aren't going to pay the full tuition, so all funding and fee information related to the Bachelor in Adult Nursing program is presented in this table. So the standard tuition fee is £25,500 per annum, which is yearly. Now the Welsh government, the subsidy for the tuition fee will be £16,500 per annum. So they are going to be paying £16,500, which is huge, right? Then all you need to pay is £9,000 per annum. Now this is going to be 3 years, okay? So you will pay this 3 years, £9,000 per annum. The standard tuition fee for international students studying for a Bachelor in Adult Nursing at Cardiff University is £25,500 per annum. Welsh Government commissioners will subsidize international students with a contribution of £16,500 per annum towards your tuition fee cost. So that's what we've gone through. So this means that international students studying adult nursing will only be required to pay a tuition of £9,000 per year to study at Cardiff University. This funding support is available to international applicants who can commit in advance to work in NHS Wales for a minimum of 24 months following successful completion of the adult nursing program. So you see, your 2-year work visa, they want you. Let's move along to the additional criteria. All academic entry criteria for the Bachelor of Adult Nursing can be found on the course pages. Here we are on the page Bachelor of Nursing Adult Autumn Intake. So that's the next intake, September 2026. So you can see September 2026, duration 3 years, mode full-time. Let's look at the English language requirements. Grade B or grade 6 in GCSE English language. So you need to have either the GCSE, IELTS, academic TOEFL, PTE, there's one Trinity, other accepted qualifications. So the other accepted language qualifications, if you can submit acceptable evidence that you have completed one of the following academic qualifications and attained the required grade or score, you will not be required to provide additional evidence of English language ability. Remember when I showed you the standardized tests, the IELTS, the TOEFL, and others that were on that page? Now, if you have one of these ones, you do not need to take any of those tests, which I know a lot of you do not like. So, based on what is applicable to you in your country, you've got Austria, Belgium, diploma, and all their grades, Botswana, French baccalaureate. So just go through GCSE or GCO level English second language, grade B or grade A, but you should have your grades. So Ghana Senior Secondary School, grade C. So if you've got this, then congratulations, because you do not have to write IELTS or TOEFL. So you must also supply a personal statement that is relevant to the profession. So your personal statement must reflect the healthcare profession, that's nursing, right? If you are applying to more than one professional program, you should email a bespoke personal statement for each program to admission@cardiff.ac.uk at the same time as submitting your application via UCAS. So your application is going to be put through the UCAS. That's when you would apply. In your personal statement, you should demonstrate that you understand the profession, nursing, to make your research and go online and research all that you think you would require in studying nursing, right? have an insight into the course itself, and describe any relevant work experience. Only one personal statement may be submitted for each program. You must meet the Nursing and Midwifery Council's good health and character and fitness to practice requirements. Now they are going along to tell you that you need to meet the good health and character that is supposed to be what is required of you if you are going to be registered under the Nursing and Midwifery Council. We do not accept critical thinking, general studies, citizenship studies, or other similar equivalent subjects. We will accept a combination of BTEC subjects, A-levels, and other qualifications subject to the course specific grade and subject requirements. So let's go to here. It says qualification from outside the UK. Select a country. So I'll just select a country where I have you, my beautiful viewers. So I do have Nigeria. I have Ghana. So let's check out Nigeria. Qualifications from outside the UK. Now they're going to be giving you now the qualifications you require. If you've studied the West African Education Certificate, which is the WAEC, you'll need to successfully complete one of the following to be considered for entry to this course. That is if you are from Nigeria, okay? A recognized international foundation. Yeah, you can click on this so it can show you what that requires. OND or HND. 1 or more years of undergraduate study at a recognized Nigerian university to be decided on a case-by-case basis by academic schools. The entry requirements above may be subject to change on the basis of changes to qualification content, grading or award processes, or due to the level of competition for places. Any subject-specific requirements must still be met. Information for students from Nigeria, you can click on here to find out more information. Now let's go ahead to see how we can apply. You'll come to the top of this page, and to your right where my cursor is hovering, you click on how to apply. How to apply for an undergraduate course, the application process. So these are the steps. Follow the steps below to find out how and when to apply for full-time undergraduate courses and what to expect after you have applied. 1. Choose what you want to study. Still undecided? Search our courses. Click on here to search the courses. Check the UCAS deadline for your course. The UCAS deadline, that is where you will get to know when the deadline for application. Check the course pages. We've checked that one, right? Apply through UCAS. Wait for us to decide what happens after you apply. Reply to university offers. Okay, and that's then how to apply through UCAS. Before you make your online application, you will need to register with UCAS. So you would have to register with UCAS. We'll click on here, accept the UCAS. So this is when you click on here, you can register with UCAS before you start your application. UCAS application deadlines. The normal closing date for international applications is around 30th June. So this is the one that's applicable to us, right? Because we are international students. So just take note that you need to bookmark this date and start working towards it, because the closing date for international application is around the 30th of June. Late applications, you may apply until the end of June, but your application will be marked late and admissions tutors will consider it at their discretion. So I would advise you to submit your application before the 30th of June. Do not take the risk of waiting till the end of June. And I want you to also know that with the tuition fee, you do not pay any deposit. When you apply for the scholarship, when you are being shortlisted, you wouldn't have to pay any deposit. You would be sent your cash without paying the deposit. So that's the beautiful aspect of this. You know, you have to pay your £9,000, but you do not need to pay any deposit. It isn't required here. Your CAS, which is the confirmation of acceptance of studies, will be sent to you when you are shortlisted for this, and so you do not need to pay any deposit, because normally in the UK universities you have to pay a deposit, so you do not require any deposit for this.
We have come to the end of today's presentation. If you have found any value in this video, don't stop here. Watch the next video that will just show up on your screen, where I break down 4 prestigious universities in the USA where you could study without no test scores, no IELTS, unofficial transcripts, and no application fee. And if you're not yet a part of this beautiful family, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe to this channel by hitting on that notification bell so that you will always be the first person to get notified whenever I share a new video. Also, make sure to subscribe to my Telegram channel for real-time scholarship updates. Follow me on Instagram for more scholarship opportunities, and TikTok for more daily tips and success stories. And if you get selected for this opportunity, please let me know. I absolutely love hearing your testimonies. That's what this channel is all about. Until next time, think big, think success.